Hi, folks. Welcome back. William here at Chalmette Movies for ReelTalk NOLA. And every now and again, things happen that upset us all. Some people call them pet peeves. Some people call them psychotic hatreds, like I do. But we all need to vent. In that light, we're going to start the Angry Man Rant. Carl is going to have 30 seconds to rant on one topic of his choice. And this week, it's going to be babies in movie theaters. Carl?
All right, people who bring babies to movies, what is wrong with you? It's a rated R movie. It's a PG-13 movie. Kids are supposed to be in movies that are PG or G. Why do you bring kids in that? Well, you can't find a babysitter? Really? Is it that hard to find a babysitter? That makes no sense at all.
You got 10 more seconds.
Why? Oh, why bring kids at all? Send them to the grandmothers.
And that was the Angry Man Rant.
So, Men in Black 3 came out. William?
Wow, that was a really la-di-da intro there. That
Yeah.
was, I guess you weren't pumped. I, however, will say this. Given the rating that I gave it, pleasantly surprised. I mean, we had nothing but bad things to say about this movie. I mean, we even, we were ripping on the fact that it had no script for the most part going in. Right. I mean, it was a $400 million debacle heading in. So, wasn't really that excited. Now, there are plot holes. There are problems I have with the movie. However, was slightly entertaining. I also will say this. The time travel element wasn't that bad because it goes back to a point in history that I absolutely love, which is the lunar launch.
Yeah.
Which is the Apollo 11 launch.
And also, when we reviewed the trailer, we were wondering if there would be any references to a 1960s and a black man. Yeah. And there was. He gets pulled over.
They did touch on it, but they kind of glossed over it for the most part because everyone else seemed like totally cool with them except cops. But
what are they trying to say, right?
But it wasn't just a Will Smith fest. I mean, there was some interactions between characters.
I will say this: Josh Brolin played Tommy Lee Jones excellently.
Yeah, but I mean, and Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, the big thing that I had with that is that he was only in the movie for a little bit. Yeah. They kind of glossed over him at the beginning, and the ending it does kind of fall apart.
Speaking of the end of this film's tone does not match at all.
Yeah.
At all to the rest of the film.
And some of the stuff that happens in the end, once a film, especially something that's based in time travel with knowing the history and everything like that, it's very important to establish a set of rules and then follow said set of rules.
Right.
Like every movie that's done time travel has done this. Back to the Future, it has a set of rules, you have to follow it,
right.
Otherwise you erase yourself from existence. Time Cop, Time Rider, all the Terminator even.
Yeah.
All of them establish a fundamental set of rules and then follow it. This movie sets up a set of...
They're not, just real quick, they're not necessarily following Einstein's rules.
No, but they're just setting up their own paradigm, which is okay, as long as you stick to it.
Yeah.
This movie didn't really follow that.
No.
And I'm not going to really go into it, but it just, like certain things that created questions for me. However, I will say, last week we brought up the fact that there was no mention of a villain. This was very much driven by the villain in this one, who is Boris, who's played by Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
Did a fine job. But, I mean, it was totally undervalued as far as the villainy was. And, like, they have him helping himself, very Back to the Future 2, with old Biff helping young Biff. Yeah. But I'm going to bump this up to wait for DVD.
Yeah. He was originally red.
Yeah. I didn't want to even acknowledge it. I'm going to wait for DVD this one. Not the greatest movie. However, I will say this. Better than MIB2. I think as far as the series goes, we're going MIB1 at the top, MIB3, and then MIB2. That's my final say.
Not me.
Go ahead. You can
I like the
reply.
MIB1, of course. I like the MIB2 better, and MIB3. I gave it a wait for DVD, and I want to give it a wait for television, but I'm not, because there was some redeeming elements in it, so I'm just going to stay with wait for DVD. Yeah. But look at this face. Does this look like a face of a happy kid? No. There's kids in that movie, too.
And you know what? I think mostly I'm being swayed, by the lunar launch, because that's just a moment for me that's just pivotal in history, and I won't go into
There was a very funny part where, like, the Neil Armstrong and they are in the cockpit, and they're looking up like, if we mention this, they're going to delay us another
They're going
month.
to scrub the launch. Yeah, it's like, didn't see anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
but that's it for MIB3.
Yeah, I mean, wait on DVD. If you got nothing else to see and you're hankered for a movie, maybe matinee it. I'm not closer to red on this one. But with that, Carl, send me away before I start rambling. Why don't I start off then, if you got something?
I'm going to talk, okay? You be quiet. So that was our Prometheus...
You're a very abusive director.
Yes, I am. But I can be nice. I provide pizza usually. But yeah, that was our Prometheus and Madagascar 3 episode. The highlight of that is go see Prometheus and go see Chernobyl Diaries, which we just reviewed. In case you didn't notice and you were like using the bathroom. I don't know, maybe. You got a potty break. I don't know.
I've frozen up. My valve is completely active now because you just abusive. My valve is just completely shut. I'm done.
Actors.
Confederacy of Dunces. If you don't get the reference, go read Confederacy of Dunces.
Yeah. He forgets that he was a writer, He's all into his acting mode, like, oh, I'm talent.
Prima donna, first
Yeah.
lady of the stage.
Yeah.